Hello to those who've ever screamed at their computer out of frustration. Welcome to a video that's about to turn your slow Windows into the Usain Bolt of operating systems. Okay, let's not be time burglars here. Your minutes are like chocolate chips in a cookie. We don't want any to go missing. First, start with disabling startup programs. Startup programs are apps that automatically run when you log into your computer. However, as much convenience as these apps offer, there's one downside to using them. If you have too many startup apps on your computer, it will increase its boot up time, delay your access, and slow down your PC. In Windows, launch the Settings app. On the left side of Settings, choose Apps and select the Startup Navigation option. To disable any startup apps that are now active and you would like to disable, click the toggle switches next to them. If you're unsure about any apps, do not turn it off. Next in the list, disable transparency effects. On Windows 11, the desktop elements like the taskbar and start menu, and some apps like the Settings app use a new transparent base layer. Open Settings. Click on Personalization. Click the Colors page on the right side. Turn off the transparency effects toggle switch. Next is to change the visual settings. To do this, click on the Windows icon and search for View Advanced System Settings. Then under Advanced, click on Settings and choose Adjust for Best Performance. Okay, moving on. We are going to disable background programs. Click on the Windows icon and go to Apps and Features. On the left pane, choose Apps. Then choose the app that you wish to disable running in the background by clicking the dots on the right-hand side. Click on Advanced Options. Then under Background Apps Permission, select Never. Again, if you're unsure about any programs, don't disable them. Another important and yet simple change is to modify the power plan. To do this, click on Windows and search for Power Plan, then open the Power Plan. Make sure High Performance is selected. Some higher-end PCs are capable to running in Ultimate Performance mode. If you have this option, choose Ultimate Power Performance. Okay, back to High Performance, choose Change Plan Settings. Then under Change Advanced Power Settings, navigate to Process Power Management, and make sure the minimum process state as well as maximum process state are at 100%. Okay, next is removing unnecessary software. To do so, click on Windows and go to Settings. Then from the left-hand side, select Apps. Then, go to Apps and Features, select all the software that you no longer need. Click on the three dots next to them and click Uninstall. While we are on the topic of removing, let's get rid of temporary files. Click on the Windows icon and go to Settings. Then from the left-hand side, click on System. Then go to Storage and select Temporary Files. Check all the options and click on Remove Files. Note that files will be removed permanently. Alright, I hope you haven't grabbed your popcorn yet, because we're not done. Now, let's enable Storage Sense. To do this, click on the Windows icon and go to Settings. Then select System from the left-hand side. Select Storage, then under Storage Management, click on Storage Sense. Now toggle on the Automatic User Content Cleanup. By default, this will be run during low free disk space, and files in the recycle bin will be removed if they sit there for more than 30 days. But you have the option to change the default configurations. Next, we are going to turn off restartable apps. To do this, go to Settings and under Accounts, select Sign-in Options. Scroll down and toggle off Automatically Save My Restartable Apps and restart them when I sign back in. Now is the time to disable notifications. From Settings, navigate to System and select Notifications. Scroll down and disable Startup app notifications, then uncheck Offer suggestions on how I can set up my device, as well as get tips and suggestions when I use Windows. Moving on to turning gaming mode off. Click on Windows and go to Settings. Navigate to Gaming. Then select Game Mode. Now disable Game Mode. Note, you can leave this on while playing games. Almost there. Few more tips and we are good to wrap this up. Let's do drives defragmentation. Click on Windows and search for defragment. Then open defragment and optimize drives. Disk defragmentation is a process in which the files on a computer's hard drive are reorganized to optimize their placement. Over time, as files are created, deleted, and modified, they can become fragmented, meaning parts of a file are stored in different physical locations on the disk. This fragmentation can impact the system's performance. Select each drive and click on Optimize. Okay, final tip is to keep Windows updated. Click on Windows and go to Settings. From the left, click on Windows Updates and check for the latest updates. In most cases, you need to reboot your PC. Thanks for hanging out with me. If this video was helpful, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any other tips that can enhance performance, leave them in the comment section below. This will be helpful for me and all the audiences.